Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to Objective Garage. So all week, literally, I logged off last week. Um, Last Monday, it was probably like 9:30, whatever p.m. I logged off, and every single minute that I could, I've been down here reorganizing, cleaning, and well, I didn't think that it was even possible to get the workshop area this clean. It's freaking incredible. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is insane. Um, Obviously, I redid this background here. That we'll put that up. I redid that. I put the little bag up there, and then if you go up top, I also put the air tank up there. Adjusted the helmet. Basically, I redid everything here except for the tail and tail lights, the couch. Yeah. So new background for this little area, and then the real time killer, the real part that took me forever was the workshop area. Man, it is beautiful in there. I cannot wait to shoot some videos in there. I'm probably going to shoot something tonight in there. Actually, I have to shoot a promo video for these freaking DSM headlight giveaway that I'm doing. I have not had any traction with that at all, really. I think I've had like 20 applicants to win free retrofitted headlights, and it is what it is. If that's all I get, that's all I get. But obviously, I want to try to drive a couple more. I'd like to get a little, at least some more subscribers from doing this giveaway. So that's part of the reason why I spent all week cleaning, is because I just want to shoot better videos. And it was, I added so much light. It's just pristine in there, man. I'm so pumped about it. So that's literally all week. All I did in any free moment was clean. I've been calling it the basement, but it's no longer the basement. It's now the studio. So it's been interesting for sure. Definitely a ton of work. Been staying up till like 4 or 5, 5:30 sometimes, some nights, but every night it's been 4:30 at the minimum. Just literally nonstop cleaning. So it's been cool. I'm very happy with the result. I love the new setup. I love that wheel. I love that little air ride thing. This looks really cool. I just need to get a rotor for that brake setup. It's actually a 2G Eclipse rear spindle, Evo 8 Brembo caliper in there. It's for a rear. And then the wheels off of the Eclipse, obviously, in that same ones. Jesus, this inverted shit is ridiculous. But it's the same wheels as in that picture back there. Obviously, the hood's off of that, and I've decided that I will eventually, hopefully sooner than later, I will put together a full Eclipse rear end, like cut it, and basically instead of the taillights, it'll be the bumper, Eclipse taillights, part of an Eclipse hatch, parts of Eclipse quarters, and then I want to get that duckbill that I had on my Eclipse and paint it white. I think that would look cooler than some Talon taillights up there. So that's that's the plan for this area. Um, I have so much room that's opened up from just cleaning that I'm gonna have to figure something out. I would love to get a racing sim in here one day, but for now, I got to figure something else out because it's just empty in here now. It's pretty cool. But I did take some videos when I was cleaning everything, when I was setting everything up in the workshop area. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably I actually posted a story today that has a little chunk of what I did. Man, it was. It's still not done, but it's coming out amazing. Oh, yeah. I really don't even know what to talk about. Um, I have some ideas for some new content, which is pretty cool. I definitely realized that lighting is so important if you're wanting good quality shots. So that's going to be a big focus from now on. Lighting. Hopefully the audio is decent. I think it's been all right. Still have to figure out a bunch of stuff with that, but learning little by little as I go. Let's see, what else did I do in here? Oh, there's an air tank up there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is that don't look too bad. I love that wheel up there. That's really cool. I wish I could take you guys over there. I wonder if I could take over on my phone. If I could take over this live session. Let me see. Probably not. I'd love to show you the other area, but stay tuned. I guess you'll see it in the videos. Yeah, just like, I guess 2026 is like the year that I'm going to try to put literally my best foot forward. I've spent $0 on making that other area the way that I want it. It's really cool in there actually. And all it took was a week of work, which I don't mind. So, just gonna try to improve quality of videos, quality of the actual shots. Just yeah, I'm just gonna try to make everything better. So, I don't remember if I mentioned last week, but I'm going to be focusing on making short form content. I want to figure that out. I want to figure out. I guess I just want to figure out how to do that, which I think will help me with making thumbnails. And I know thumbnails aren't that important for short form content, but I still have to master that because I think short form would drive the channel a lot farther than just uploading, long form videos and hoping that people watch. But on top of doing short form, I am still going to be doing long form content. I just think it's going to be more bigger projects, more kind of longer spaced apart, because at this point I feel like my editing is okay. So I don't want to keep just iterating that and then not focusing at all on thumbnails, not focusing at all on titles. I have to figure out thumbnails and titles. So what better way to do it than to just upload a shit ton of short form content? So that's what I'm planning on doing. Haven't made any new songs. Literally haven't done anything this week besides cleaning. So I will probably upload a few photos to the Facebook page later. Let's see. Give me one sec. Yeah. I guess that's the update. I really don't have much to update you guys today. Yeah, just been cleaning. It's been nonstop cleaning. Dude, it is incredible. I could not. I seriously can't believe that I was able to make it look that dope. If you follow me on Instagram, check out my story that I posted today. It is dope. Like, it is literally the coolest shit I've ever done, I think. I just did what I thought was right, literally all week. And it would be like, all right, I literally came down here. So I signed off for the last live last Monday. And I was down here and I'm like, all right, I'm going to clean like a little bit up. I'm going to just put some stuff away. And that just snowballed into, I literally went through every single thing in the workshop area. Everything in the workshop area is, it's all staged. Like, it's all placed specifically to be in this position. I don't know if it's good or not. I'm not a professional studio setup person, but I think it's pretty dope. And somehow I was worried that I would have less room if I organized everything. But I mean, that kind of doesn't make sense. But now there's more room. It's so open. It's so cool. I'm so pumped. So yeah, it's awesome. I'm just looking into the workshop area, and it's freaking cool. Still, I want to still do a bunch to that. It's going to be way, way cooler than it already is. But right now it's incredible compared to what it was. Sorry about that. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I think that's it. I don't want to sit here and just blabber on forever because I really don't have much to say besides stay tuned, because I'm going to be focusing a lot on shooting and focusing a lot on editing. Like I said, I did shoot some footage of making signs, cleaning, organizing, hanging crap. Like, I got a decent amount of footage from redoing the studio, so I think that'd be cool. A cool little video that I'm gonna post. I do have to still edit all of that up. I probably have like 4 or 5 hours of footage. So I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna shoot this DSM headlight video. I have to build the actual headlights as well. Finish building those, and it'll be dope. So, and I got a couple more ideas. Anyways, thank you for joining me today. Sorry that it's only 15 minutes. I don't really know if anybody really cares. But yeah, hopefully we'll be back on schedule, back on regular uploads this week. And I'm going to give it a little bit of a rest before I go ahead and do the second stage of upgrades in the studio. So thank you, and you have yourself a great night. See ya.